There is only one perfect solution, but there are clues that will try to trick our team.
Hello there everyone, I'm Crazy Caleb, and today we're taking a look at another KTANE modded module. Today we will be taking a look at blue arrows. So this module I did previously teach in the past, and what happened with it was that there was a giant manual change. New rules, new different explanations, and it actually made the module quite easier in my opinion. Let me turn down the game volume because I know it's a little bit louder than it probably should be. But this module got changed significantly. Some of the rules are still the same, and the concept of the module is indeed still the same, but it did make the module easier. It got rid of some of the very specific rules, and it made some different actions happen, like repeat the very last action that you did, and undo the very last action that you did. So, what do we need to do with this module, for those of you who are seeing this for the first time? So, you will be given, potentially, two characters, being both potentially a letter or a number, and what you're going to do is you're going to find those two characters on this grid. And that will give you 4 different characters that are adjacent, that are in the directions of those arrows. So north is relating to Zulu here, golf is relating to east, November is relating to south, and Victor is relating to west. So what we're going to do is, based off of our string, the string will always start as the alphabet, as it says here, start with the entire English alphabet in order. We're going to change up some things with this string and read it alphabetically, like we would after all of these changes. And then that'll determine our order to press each of the buttons. We will press the buttons each once. So, let's go through these rules. So first, start with the entire English alphabet in order. I have the alphabet copied and pasted over here, so we're going to use this right here. And the second step says, Caesar shift the string down by the last digit of the serial number. In this case, our last digit of the serial number is 5. And what it means by going down, it means going from B to A to Z, Z to Y, etc., etc. So it's subtracting its value. So I have Crypty here. So we're just going to copy and paste this because I'm lazy. And we're going to Caesar shift this entire string down by 5. So minus 5. And we get this string. So let's replace, So let's replace this string with that. So now, third rule, move the first letter in the serial number to the front of the string. If it's already in the front, move it to the back. Our first character is a whiskey. Very close to being in the front, I will say, but we will still move it to the front. So the whiskey will go to the front. I'm going to zoom in on this a little bit too. And then what we're going to do is check each condition in the table below from top to bottom. If it returns true, perform the action specified by that row. So let's go through these rules. Lit bob indicator present. No batteries, no ports, no unlit indicators, and a serial number contains a vowel. And what that is just saying is that is basically a unicorn. Revert the entire string back to the alphabet and ignore that, and ignore the rest of the table. So just press the buttons in alphabetical order. However, we do not have that. We do not even remotely have a lit bob, so that's already discarded. Lit bob indicator present. Like I said, no lit bob. We have an even number of batteries. We do not. We have 3 batteries, which is not even. Do we have a DVID port not present? There is no DVID port, so this is true. So we are given this rule. However, I'm not going to perform that action just yet until I'm done with this entire list because of these special rules, the undoing the very last action that you just did. Is there a stereo RCA port present? There is not. The coordinate consists of only numbers. However, it does not. We have 1 letter and 1 number, so that is not true. An odd number of battery holders. We have 3 batteries and 2 holders, so that is not true. The coordinate shown lands on a vowel in the grid. So what it's asking is if this middle symbol is a vowel. Sierra, however, is not a vowel, so moving on to the next rule. The up arrow's assigned letter is a vowel. Let's check this. Do we have any vowels in our assigned letters? We do not. Zulu, Golf, November, and Victor are not vowels. And finally, the coordinate consists of letters only. It does not. So, what we're going to do is, with this rule, we're going to reverse the second half of the string. So let's go to right here and space it out. And we're going to reverse the second half of the string right down here. So we have, and the way how I know it's that these are even halves is because these are the same length, as you can tell. We have Uniform Tango Sierra, Romeo Quebec Papa Oscar, November Mike, Lima Kilo Juliet India. So that is reversing our second half of the string. Let's move this back up here. And just like that, we'll piece back the string together. And just like that, that will be our final string because we've gone through all the conditions. So, what we need to do now is find the order of which these letters appear in this string from left to right. So, let's figure that out. So we have Golf, right there. With Zulu, it appears to come first. So we have Victor. We have Victor first. Then we have Zulu second. And then what about Golf and November? And then we have Golf and then November. So let's assign these to button presses. So Victor is left, Zulu is up, Golf is right, and November is down. So these are the buttons we will be pressing right here, blurred. So left, up, right, and down. And just like that, it will say GG on it. I don't know why it was lagging out there a little bit. It might have been my end. Let's take a look at another example. See if we can get some different rules to apply. Alright. Golf 6. Okay. And it is a heads up that the grid does wrap around if you get cases like these. So the right arrow's assigned letter is a Juliet. So heads up with that. So starting with the entire alphabetical string, let's shift it back by 1 in this case. So let's actually move it up to 1. I mean to hold on a second. There we go. And let's just copy and paste this over. And if you actually realize, it's essentially just shifting these few letters up to the front. It's nothing out of the ordinary. So let's take a look at another example. And finally, moving the first letter in the serial number to the front. In this case being India. So the India will be moved to the front. Alright. So let's take a look at the rules. Lip bob, do we even have that in the first place? We don't have any indicators. So next. Even number of batteries. Yes, we do. We have 6 batteries in 4 holders, an even number of batteries. Now this is move all vowels to the back of the string, keeping them in the order that they appeared. Let's not do that just yet. Next up is DVID port not present. We do have a DVID port. That is false. A stereo RCA port is present. No, not true. The coordinate consists of numbers only. It is a number and a letter like last time, so no. An odd number of battery holders. We have 4 battery holders, so no. The coordinate on the grid, the coordinate shown lands on a vowel. It lands on a tango, which is not a vowel. The up arrow's assigned letter is a vowel. Neither is the down arrow. The only case that would apply is the left. Left is assigned to a vowel, however, it only asks about the up and the down, so no. And the coordinate does not consist of letters. So, the only action that we need to perform is move all vowels to the back of the string, keeping them in the order that they appeared. So, let's pay attention because the India was moved up to the front, and it's not just your average A, E, I, O, U. So, it's I, A, E, O, and U. Little weird, but let's work with this. So, moving the I, getting rid of the A, getting rid of the E, getting rid of the O, and getting rid of the U. And that is our entire sequence right there. That is going to be our priority string. So we have the letters Papa, Juliet, November, India. Let's find out where those are on the string. So we have, it appears to be Juliet first. So Juliet, then Papa, then November, then Papa, then India. Juliet, November, Papa, then India. That gives us the order of right, down, up, and left. So that's what we will press. Right, down, up, and then left, and that'll solve the module. Let's take a look at one final example after this solves. Maybe we can get another example here. HF. Alright, here we go. Now where some rules might get interesting. So, going back here, so we start with our entire alphabet. We will shift it back 3, which actually we don't even need the conversion for this. It will be, as I predict, X-ray Yankee Zulu. Let's just test it out just for the sake of just being complete. -3, X-ray Yankee Zulu, and that's exactly what the string looks like. We will move Zulu up to the front of the string. Not much change happens there. And let's take a look at the conditions. Do we have a lip bob? No, we do not have any indicators again. Interesting. Even number of batteries. 4 batteries and 3 holders, that is true. Even number of batteries. DVID port not present, that is true. Do we have a stereo RCA? No, we do not. The coordinate consists of numbers only. No, it consists of letters only. So we can actually check this one off right here. So, next up, odd number of battery holders. That is true, 3 battery holders. So take all the prime numbered. What does the coordinate shown land on a vowel? It does not. And neither does the up or the down arrow are assigned to a vowel. It's the same as last time, left is assigned to a vowel. So, that's what applies. A lot more this time, and as you can see, it can get a bit hectic. But the nice thing is that we have this rule right here. Undo the very last action that you just did. So what this means is, of this list up top, we can get rid of the most recent action that we did. So all we have to worry about is these 2. So, first, we have move all the vowels back to the string, keeping them in the order that they appear. So A, E, I, O, U, A, E, I, O, and U, A, E, I, O, and U get removed. And with the DVID port not present, we will reverse the second half of the string. Like so. Let's do this. So a uniform Oscar, India Echo, Alpha Whiskey, Victor Tango, Sierra, Romeo, Quebec, Papa, and November. And then we'll place this right back in. And that'll be our priority string set. So, with all of our rules going over, we will move on to the final part of this. So we have Lima, Zulu, Mike, Uniform. Let's figure out what order they appear. Zulu appearing first, no questions asked. Next up we have we have Lima, Mike, and Uniform. Actually, they're right next to each other. That's perfect. So this is our order. Zulu is right, Lima is up, Mike is down, and Uniform is left. So this will be the order that we will press. Right, up, down, and left. And just like that is a solved module. As always, thank you guys for watching. Remember to stay crazy, stay cool, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.